Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
And we have episode 7 of Halo. So we have no Rob with us this evening. He's off doing more important things. It's fine, no, he's good. Family stuff, so it's cool. We understand, don't worry. But we couldn't wait, so we're catching up on some Halo this week. So last episode of Halo, save the end bit to last. But before that happened, the cool stuff happened.
I was going to start chanting.
Yeah. Before that happened, we had it was more of a sort of after the
developing
fight, after the fight episode. So all the ramifications of that. Yeah. So we had some great scenes of John nearly killing Horsley to make sure Cortana couldn't control him. Yeah, which was really cool thing to do.
It's a good way of testing it, wasn't
it? Yeah, tactical, trying to get some tactical advantage. We also had a bit with John interrogating Horsley about what she actually did to them. Yeah, and she had no guilt, at all about putting sort of defective clones.
But she thinks she's saving the human race.
She's justifying her means by saying that it's for the great good.
Yeah, I can say kill a few people to save billions. So.
Yeah, so that all got brought to light, and he also told Kai as well. He's the only one who's had her chip, motion chip removed. Yeah. So we had that stuff. We had the Blessed One, and sort of John and her speaking, trying to understand what the artifact is. Going through all that stuff, and then right at the end, he touched it, embraced it rather than fighting it, and then him and also the Blessed One, because she could
their hearts all synced and everything, and they both mind teleported to Halo.
To a fucking Halo.
Isn't it crazy? I don't know what it means,
but I'm interested. It means I got an erection. I haven't watched that film in ages.
Yeah.
What's it called? That basketball one with Will Ferrell.
Semi-pro?
Semi-pro, yeah. That's one, yeah. You did. I think everybody caught it in midair and put it in the button. It was cool, but I've got an erection. Oh, it's called alley-oop, apparently. Just been
That's good, yeah.
I always smoke when I drink. What do you do with it?
I can see this as a cinema.
No. I think I put it on DVD somewhere, but it's one of those great films. He actually, totally sidetracking here, I don't know if you don't really watch basketball, but I've been watching it recently, a while ago on the Warriors, like Klay Thompson, I think he must be a big fan of that film, and Will Ferrell dressed up as a character and went on to and was practicing with him, showing him all the moves, and he was like trying to help him out. It's fucking hilarious.
Sounds pretty good.
It was Anyway, sidetracking, back to Halo. We're going to jump into this episode of Halo and find out what the hell's going to go on with John. And just before we jump into this episode of Halo, I just want to thank anyone who's been subscribing to the channel over the past week. We really do appreciate it. And then all the comments and chat with everyone is really good. But if you're watching this right now and you're not a subscriber and you love Halo, click on that little button over there. Do it for John's sake. Click on that button. Send us to Halo. It'd be great. But no, we really do. If you could just click on that subscribe button, the only way we can grow this channel is with your help. By clicking on that subscribe button, also following us on Patreon, so you can follow us there for all the full reactions to this show, as well as all the other shows we've done. So head over there, sign up, and let's jump into this episode of Halo.
Wow, Corn, how did you do that? I'll never tell.
Oh, apologies to the chef, but I found this one wandering around like a lost puppy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nonsense. Join us. You look like you could use a meal. Aren't you handsome?
Get involved.
What will you do after the war?
I don't know.
I'm guessing you grew up working the heavy water rigs. Will you go back to that?
Yes.
Then nothing really changes for you, does it? Even if we win the war against the UNSC and you don't die, you'll still be out there pumping fuel like the rest of us.
Oh no, I'm fighting for free magical.
So was my mother.
That's enough.
If you're gonna feed your soldiers, Father, at least don't feed them lies.
Just get on the turret and start shooting.
Motherfucker!
It's a bit of a sandstorm you drove into there.
Yeah, no goggles, no cover. Close your eyes and hope you don't hit anything.
Who's there?
And that's how she dies.
That was the end of her Quan story.
I was about 1,000 feet over the surface of the planet. Oh, what did you do?
Oh, you went back.
Well, I did what I always do. I fell back on my training. Right out the front window, I kid you not. Good thing is he took out the ship behind me.
Just likes talking about himself, doesn't he?
He took off with her to collect the bounty for himself. The next thing you know, he's back. No girl, no bounty, no ship. So what? Is there a problem with her? We had a plan. Throggin and me. You didn't want to hear it? I run my business the way I see fit. So, we should go hungry. You appear to be eating pretty well. Maybe Soren's lost a step. Is that right?
Sorry, I'm lying. Forget about it.
Little squirrel. Finally gathered his nuts. So, you tell me. Have I lost a step?
Not in front of his boy, can he?
He's had too much to drink.
Let's party.
He's so fucking dead.
Leave that alone. Said leave it. One heart. Hey. You're the women my father came out here to see,
Oh, the mystic.
aren't you? This place changed him. I want to know what you said to him.
And why should we tell you?
Because I'm going to finish what he started.
You didn't start with your father. There were others in your family before him.
And all that's left of my family. Tell me what you told my father.
Please.
I came all this way by myself. I risked everything looking for you.
You're not ready.
I took on a man twice my size and won. I'll fight you all if I have to.
Sit. All right. Do it.
A dungeon. Horrible on all sides.
That car's got air con.
Yeah, you don't wear black in the desert.
With a black car.
I think I was going to go, just turn the radio up.
Yeah.
Instead of listen to you.
He says listen. So. Yeah. Oh, this story. Your nickname Squirrel is not a good thing, man. Yeah. Who's gonna have a word with him?
I haven't appreciated you enough for all that you've done. In fact, I've been taking you for granted. You still playing that score? Tell me about it. It's a UNSC cargo ship. My guy says they only get one security officer on board. Where are they hauling? Military grade slip space engine drivers. Imagine if we got our hands on one of those. Nobody could outrun us. This is the big score we've been looking for, boss. Let's do some business.
Tell him the whole plan, and then he's gonna kill him.
Don't know.
Disrespected him, man. That's not the kind of guy that you that lets you get away with that.
Which has been handed on to future generations. To your father, and now to you.
She changed the colour of the flame,
So what
earlier.
is it?
I was gonna say fire to water.
And drink that, it's fuel.
Pure gasoline.
I'm going to see visions.
What kind of trippy shit's this?
No. Hey.
Back here, what the hell?
Some visions, right? I'm so confused what's going on.
Why won't you talk to me?
Because I'm a vision.
Form a circle, give this girl some room. Fair fight, fair fight, fair fight.
Fight.
Barefoot. It's Master Chief.
Master Chief.
Again.
What do you want from me? What do you want?
I'm not guilty, Spark.
Are you talking to me?
그 사람 곧 돌아올 거야. 이곳으로.
What?
Who are you?
나를
Her father.
알 텐데.
It's her ancestors.
Human toe. It's quite a cool effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when she says he'll be back soon, he means that Master Chief's coming back to the planet and she's going to open the door to the Halo. Thought you put that tea.
Your father told you where to go.
Back to where it all began.
So go.
Oh no.
Totally gonna fucking move it.
Drunk.
Thought you could fill my shoes.
Is it really necessary? He could use his toes.
Good. I'll teach him a thing before every step he takes.
This is back to where it all began. Do you reckon that's the place where they got attacked or somewhere else?
That's what I was thinking. The place she got attacked, but she's back in the city by the looks of it.
Did I catch you at a good time?
No, can you come back Tuesday?
Shit! I think it's what the first episode was. The portal's in there somewhere?
Yeah, maybe it's buried underneath. the elites over there still.
Jin knew whom he could trust and who'd betray him.
Knew Jin Ha very well. This was a sick man, as was the whole Ha family. Sick, delusional, and weak.
And yet he was so deathly afraid of them.
Where is the girl?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
Now, if there's nothing else you require, I really must get my perishables stored.
Yes, I suppose.
I'm done with you now. Be gone.
She's dead, yeah.
Touch the carpet.
쾌차하길 기원합니다. 사막엔 다녀왔습니다만 할아버님이 알고 계신 모든 걸 알아야겠습니다. 제가 뭘 지켜야 하는 겁니까? 도대체 포탈이 뭡니까?
How the fuck do you get there?
What are you doing here? Is the bounty you're after?
I don't work like that.
That's exactly how you work.
Me? You should talk.
Damn. Let's move.
Jesus.
Okay. Sit your ass down. Stay low. Start
It's her home, man. There's every
Say
little nook and cranny.
securities. Securities.
We'll both die.
I loved your father.
Bullshit.
He was like a brother to me.
Stupidest little sunglasses in the world. Fuck you!
Magical does not belong to you.
It does not belong to the UNSC. It belongs to the people of Madrigal. My dad
hated you.
Send them in.
You do my bullets.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Gas isn't flowing. As soon as I get the gas flowing, I'll make a break for the vault. Count to 5 and take the shot right at the base of the sky pipe. Got it? Have it explode.
Yeah, no.
There's me credits.
Told you I was rich.
Distracted by all the shiny stuff.
So these are the aliens. Ugly bastards.
Nice. White ass pirate. That's it, no one see you. Jesus, this is good shit. Fucking, the gun's insane.
Yeah. Oh, sticky grenade.
Yep. Jesus, that's the catch of colour and everything. You're not going to need to do these things, you're going to kill them all by the time you do that.
Oh, I got me in the neck.
Your adventure has come to its inevitable conclusion.
Oh, what's that? That's an assault rifle.
Spartans already.
Yeah. What, you're an SD? 117.
Johns. Oh, yeah, I forgot you lost that.
Thou proud aspirer, failed
Final
Spartan
shot,
leader
come
of
on.
Pirates.
She's really good at that.
Oh,
he's dead.
As you killed him off.
Fuck me, okay?
Jesus.
That's a dangerous guess. Yeah, but when we put buckets out.
You sure you don't want to keep some of this cash?
I owe you 1 ship plus a shitload of the Curie money. Consider us even.
I'm not one for joining lost causes.
I don't believe that.
Take care, kid.
We'll see each other again.
God, I hope not.
That's the main antagonist on that planet. God now, does that mean they're all free?
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Yeah, that's quite interesting actually.
Yeah.
When it started, I was just like, oh God, no. But actually, not bad.
Yeah, I need to see where they go with that now.
That's how I think that from that vision thing where she said he's coming back. I think they mean John's going back to that planet because she said he needs you to open the portal.
Yeah.
So somehow there's a portal there that gets to the Halo. I'm assuming. You need both artifacts there to do it. But why would they need her? Just so that she knows where it is.
Maybe she's like the guardian of the portal, and those 2 artifacts need to go in that well.
Yeah, maybe to open it up.
Yeah. maybe it's something like because obviously like when I suppose you can control it. I was gonna say when one of them touched that small artifact, it's like really powerful. By the time you put that in the big one, is that gonna be too much for one human to take? So it has to be split.
Yeah.
And it will be the Blessed One, John, and her.
I don't know. I don't think. I sort of see where she fits into the story now. I don't think she can touch it and activate. I think she's the protector. Like you say, the protector of the portal, which takes you somewhere. But they says that Mandrill has to be free before you can use it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
Because it's like when that thing exploded, it went up into the sky.
Yeah.
And then it started raining. So.
Because the water turned the fire into water, right?
Yeah, maybe.
That's what she did. Maybe that was what that machine was doing. Yeah, sort of concludes her arc. Now she can just wait for
and give him his gun back.
Yeah, I totally forgot he lost his gun at that there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they designated their own gun. But yeah, it's really interesting. I'm curious. So technically now Mandrill is free because that guy's dead, unless one of his.
A lot of his soldiers are dead.
I'm assuming that wasn't all his soldiers. Maybe one of those soldiers wants to rise up and try and take control.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like that might be the majority of them. But yeah, I don't know. Because the whole thing is like he wanted her. It's like, well, why don't we just send everybody? It's one girl.
Yeah, true.
Get it done. Didn't realise the pirate was there.
Nice and quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. So Magic is now free, so now it's free for John to come and do whatever with the art. Well, get the artifacts back, the big artifact back off the Covenant verse.
Yeah, I wonder if that, because the cave that they dug it up and they got the artifact from, was it? Yeah, the first artifact.
Yeah, little one.
Maybe that's where the well is. It's around that area.
It's where it was quite close to the bait where they lived.
Yeah, because it was only a little while, wasn't it? So yeah.
Could be.
Could be interesting.
Could be. Will you put the artifact next to the plate, next to the thing now, or do you put it somewhere else?
Because the big one was nowhere near. It was on a different planet.
Yeah, exactly. Just whether you want to
separate them all.
Yeah, so make it sort of a quest to anything, I guess.
Yeah, but she can't. Because as I said, if the whale was somewhere else, I feel like she would have got on the ship and asked him. I
think the whale's definitely there.
Yeah, because she's waiting for him.
Why? When she goes,
unless the mystics are protecting it, and it's in that area.
Maybe she goes back to where it all started.
Yeah.
Because I suppose they had that map, didn't they?
I suppose it all started in the cave. That's when it all kicked off, wasn't it?
Yeah, true. Sure, but she did have that picture with the portal on one side and then the writing on the other, so she'll go read that and work out where it is.
So yeah, literally the opening of the first episode is them going to find that cave, right?
Yeah.
And then all the kids get killed.
Yeah.
So, it's got to be around there somewhere.
Cool.
Let's see how it wraps up.
Yeah. Interesting. How many episodes are there?
We've got 3 more. 7, 8, 9.
Oh, 7.
Oh, so 2 more.
2 more, 8 and 9. Okay, nice. So that was episode 7 of Halo, following Quan on her journey to try and work out what's going on with her story. It's actually quite interesting. I know we've been sort of slating it the past few weeks, but actually it was a quite interesting storyline. Find out what's going on and a sort of portal world to get back to the Halo. So 2 episodes to go. We'll be finding out what's going on there. I'll tell you your thoughts on this episode, where you think this series is going, how you think the well, the artifacts, and everything is connected. I'm very interested to know your theories there. And how you think the season's going to finish. Are they going to end up on the Halo at the end? Is Reach going to be destroyed? I don't know if they destroy Reach in 2 episodes, it's going to be a bit much. But we'll see. Maybe. I'd love your thoughts, series. Want to see the full reaction to this episode? Head to our Patreon where you've got the full reaction of this episode, the rest of this series, and all the other shows we react to. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description below. Yes, go right. And also on do a podcast anyway. Listen to podcasts, type in loads of podcasts, and you can find us there. And if you're watching this right now, you're not a subscriber, you've watched all the way to the end, you might as well click on that subscribe button, make us happy, make this channel grow. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you very soon for another episode of Halo.